Morning guys. Today is Thursday, 20th of April, and I finished planting soybeans for now yesterday afternoon. We are waiting on the landform stuff to get done, which is not far from done. Well, 3 out of the 4 fields is about done. My brother is busy spreading fertilizer on it now, and my dad is behind him with a cultivator. We tried pulling the Kelly Diamond, but the ground is too hard, so the back chains will just bounce. So we're gonna tear stuff up. So we decided to go with a cultivator, and then later this afternoon we'll go in with a drag harrow and just smooth it all out before that rain of tomorrow, or well, actually tonight. They're calling for an inch and a half or something, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna go pull water furrows on all the stuff that's planted, so I got a full day ahead of me, while everybody down here is just doing what they're supposed to do, I guess. So I'll take y'all with me today, and we'll go bounce around and pull some water furrows. Tell me it's not the prettiest water furrow you've ever seen. That thing is clean. Y'all can see how much moisture we still have in this buckshot. cheesy under here, but the crust is dry as a bone. We've got some soybean seed here. So this was planted Monday afternoon, and we planted basically just in the moisture, barely. But we get rain, we have rain coming, so and y'all can see they already started to sprout. Put one out there. Some of them isn't dry, so we have rain coming, so we are not too worried about it. This was planted 1.25 inches, so yeah. Not too bad. This field has a whole lot of water furrows. I need to pull one here with this. All of them is marked, and then we got a couple short ones that goes that way. But yeah, this water furrow is pretty clean. And now I'm just pulling another one through all this rocks back here, just so the water has a place to go. Very moist, but let's get back at it. Yeah, I'm planting. I worked through the water furrows over here at Dennis, and so did the landformers. Well, kind of. They didn't do anything with the tail ditch, which I don't understand why, but okay. So they just got through pulling the blade and smoothing the field up, so we made the decision that we're gonna plant it before it rains. And we're gonna plant it flat. We're not gonna mess with trying to pull bait, because it is just gonna pull heavy clods up and we won't be able to get that smoothed out. So we're gonna plant it flat. If it comes up, good. If not, well, we've made a bad decision. But I'm pretty confident that this will work eventually, hopefully. Luckily I didn't make that decision myself. Brendan made a final call, so I mean, we're all gotta learn something sometimes. So we're not gonna rub this field though, because it is buckshot, so it'll wrap itself this summer when it cracks open. So yep, there's about 66, I think it's around 66 acres. It's gonna take a little while though, but I start in the small part. I'm gonna work that way, then we'll jump the pad right there and work the biggest part. That's probably around 50 acres, somewhere in there. We got a little moisture, but supposed to get rain tonight and tomorrow, so I'm planting in the dry basically. Got 1.5 inches deep, but yeah. I'm doing 140,000, but it's showing 137,000 just because I'm going a little faster than not really that we usually go, but at that speed it doesn't show 140,000. The population is lower just because the sensors back in the seed tubes, it can't keep up with all the seed falling, and that's what Precision Planting told me, so we're roll with it. So I mean, they know their stuff. If they say that's still putting 140,000, then I guess it is putting 140,000. But yeah, I think my dad and Tina's are almost through at a 160 with those landform fields. I don't know if they're gonna get the very last one today, because the landformers is still busy with that field. They are trying to finish it off before this next rain. Hopefully they do well enough to where we can farm it this year. But yeah, other than that, we get some rain tomorrow, or and it's too wet next week, we'll service the planners, just go over everything, take the tractors out, clean it, as y'all can see my windows. Yeah, we'll see what this next rain does. They're calling for 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Hopefully it's more like a 1/2 inch or 1 inch than 1.5 inches to 2 inches somewhere, just so we can take a weekend off and be back next week at it, planting and get stuff done. Well, I guess now that this field's planted, we'll probably be doing some ripping and some field work on the 160 next week. So we work the fertilizer in, we pull the harrow behind it to smooth it all out for this rain, and then next week, if we can, we'll get in there with the rippers, we'll rip it up, we'll pull the Kelly diamond, and we'll row it up, and we'll put some seed on the ground, hopefully. So now Kelly diamond, why my dad isn't using that on that field, the blades we got on there, they cut pretty good, but the rear ones tend to bounce because they're not heavy enough to cut. For some reason they're not heavy enough, but the front ones is. So we might just we might order CL1s for the back and run it with the K4s in front. Either, I don't know. It's a decision we're gonna have to make, because it doesn't work really good right now, except for when the ground is very soft or you hit a decent wet spot, but in dry dirt it doesn't work well. So, and then the other thing is a set of chains for the back, which is only 2 chains, is about $10,000. So yeah, plenty of money. So, but we'll see. My brother just arrived. He's gonna spray behind us, and he's gonna spray some energetic. That's the stuff that's so expensive. Yeah, we're gonna, because back there in that field, the deer will absolutely destroy the beans. There will be nothing. It was like that when I cut it last year. So we're gonna try that stuff. 40 acres worth about $3,000. So yeah, I hope this works. We're still rolling. 24 acres to go. Let's get it. We'll get it before rain, hopefully. Look at that beast. Okay, so what we going on today is Brennan bought a little 4-row vacuum meter planter, basically for his duck holes, and it's on 30-inch rows, so we're gonna extend it to 38-inch so that we can plant in some soybeans and corn or whatever we want, instead of using the big planters. So we just got back from the guy that we bought it from. He gave us some pieces of stuff that we need so we can extend it to 38. I'll show you all inside. So we got some toolbar. We need to add about a foot so this can all move out. And we also have some shafts that we're gonna extend. So everything needs extension, and then we'll go back to the guy if we need some of this, but we don't know how much we need yet. So yeah, we're making it 38. We'll paint that when this thing works right. Oh yeah. Gonna drag it over here and see if it plants the right population. Den faller han stel. Okay, so that little planter is going good. It's doing pretty good. So I'm gonna put this last pipe in this field. I'm not completely finished with this land forming of this field, but it's too soft for them. So it looks like we're just gonna farm it this year, whether it's irrigated or not. So I just gotta put that pipe in, and y'all probably are tired of me showing how we play with pipes and how we put them in. So but that's what we're gonna do, and then we'll get back to the shop and probably finish up the water tank if Tina's hasn't done it already, and yeah, see what this rain cloud is gonna do, because we need to get in and rip this stuff. This field, I don't know, the other three maybe. It's a little dark out there still, but we'll see what we can get done. Well, we got done with that little project, so we're heading to the shop yard, unload this, and see what the guys been up to, and then we'll probably knock it off. And not much we can do. It's a little too wet in that 160 field to do some tillage work, so we'll head home and go get ready for some hawk hunting tonight. Hopefully we get something. I've been out there for 2 nights now. Last night I've heard them, but they never came out of the bush because the wind was blowing the wrong direction. And the night before that I chased them all around across the field. So tonight I'm gonna take the AR with me and see if I can get them more range than I have on the 17. So and yeah, but if you made it to the end of this video, well, I appreciate it for watching it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see y'all on the next one.